Hi. Have you guys ever worked with a team that you just can't bond well with, or maybe the work is divided and doesn't work well? Well, in this class, I've been blessed to have a great team with me, and today I'll be introducing you to our team. We are Team Triceratops. I am here by myself. My teammates have already presented this, so this is my turn to present myself. My teammates are Austin, Patrick, Tariq, Dylan, and myself, Jake. And today, I'm going to be telling you guys a little bit about the team, our strengths and weaknesses, how we can work together, and then our plans for action for the future for overcoming those strengths and weaknesses and becoming a better team. So first, we'll get to the first team member. Our first team member is Dylan. Dylan has strengths such as his interpersonal skills, his leadership, and constructive feedback. Through working with him through many previous presentations, I can tell you that he's a great team member, but he does have weaknesses like procrastination, impatience, and easily distracted. As we all are in this new age of digital, he can be easily distracted, and as he posted as a weakness, this is something that we can all work together to fix as a team. So moving forward, our next team member that I'll be presenting is Austin Griffiths. So Austin is a great guy. He's open-minded, he's a good listener, and he has great critical thinking skills. On the contrary, though, he does have poor time management, and like everyone in the class and at first, our public speaking skills are a little poor, but through more presentations and getting to know each other, we become more comfortable together. So going forward again, our next team member I'll be presenting is Patrick McLaughlin. So, despite this very nice picture with him and his mustache now, he has a lot of skills and a lot of weaknesses as well, as we all do. Some of his strengths are communication, teamwork, and he is always on time. In fact, he's kind of the glue for the team that puts us all together and holds us accountable for what we need to do. His weaknesses consist of his organization skills, procrastination, and giving bad feedback, which is, in other words, it's hard to give good feedback, especially when you're new to the class and new to presenting and giving feedback. So, the next team member is Tariq. I'm not even going to try to pronounce his last name, but Tariq is a great man. I met him this semester, and I thoroughly enjoy working with him. I feel me and him connect on a different level, and that we can be very beneficial to each other and for the team. Some of his strengths include his interpersonal skills. He's very disciplined and he's creative. In fact, when we had the presentation where we had to draw on the whiteboard, he had the best drawings, and me, I didn't. I'm not very artistic. So he comes into play, which he can give that artistic talent to our presentations, which really gives it that bigger flair. Some of his weaknesses include poor time management, he can be stubborn, and procrastination, as we all suffer from this. So our final team member is none other than myself, Jake McKinley. So for me, my strengths really are time management, organization skills, and my critical thinking. I feel like these skills can provide the other members in my group, and we can work together. My weaknesses, though, they include poor communication. I am a victim of poor communication. I'm not very creative, like Tariq. He's a creative side. And public speaking, I get very nervous. And sometimes I move around too much, or I move my hands, but through practice, I can improve upon this. So moving forward with that, as a group, what strengths and what weaknesses do we have as a group? Some of the strengths we have as a group include critical thinking, our interpersonal skills, and great listening skills. These are strengths that we can all come together and we should all use, and we all really enhance from working with each other as a group. But also as a group, we have weaknesses. Some of our group weaknesses include poor organizational skills, poor time management, and presentation skills. These are weaknesses that over time will get better. Working as a group, we can get better, and staying on top of things, really. That we can really improve to just create the best presentations we can for the class, and honestly, for the entire audience as well. Right? So finally, our action plan for improvements. So practice makes perfect. There's no perfect team, right? As I mentioned in the beginning, but practicing more and more will allow us all to become the best we can at our presentation skills. We went through each team member's strengths and weaknesses, then we discussed a little bit about them, and then jumped into, as a team, what strengths and weaknesses do we have, and finally this action plan for improvement. So we're going to take everything that we know and everyone's different skills, everyone's different strengths and weaknesses, and we're going to come together to work on it. Patrick may help me with my strengths. I might help Dylan with his weaknesses. Together we're going to work as a great team to be able to give to the audience great team presentations, great skills, and just all around a great time. I really want to improve on these skills, not only for myself, but with the team, and I want the team to help me become the best that I can. So, thank you for listening. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask them now. If not, thank you. This has been Team Triceratops.